The devil has been trying me this morning for the last maybe 5 minutes. But guess what? He's not going to succeed. He is not going to succeed because I've been given power and dominion over him. So Satan, get behind me. Anyhow, let's get back to the video. Welcome back, friends. Have you ever felt distant from God, or felt like you've been praying tirelessly but your prayers are not being answered? Or maybe you've just been searching for a spiritual breakthrough. There is something you're really wanting to see breakthrough on, but it's like you're nowhere. God is nowhere to be found. I want you to know that maybe I have a solution for you today, and that is fasting. How many times have you heard someone say you need to fast, or we are fasting, or let's fast about this and that? So yes, fasting is one of the most important, if not the most powerful biblical practices that draws us closer to God. But many people and many Christians misunderstand what exactly fasting is. So I'm going to talk about what fasting is, but most importantly, I'm going to talk about what fasting is not. So, what exactly is fasting? My dear friends, fasting is not just about skipping meals. It's a spiritual discipline, if you ask me, where we deny ourselves of something, usually food, to focus more on God. And it doesn't necessarily have to be food. It can be anything that you cherish. Remember, the goal is to draw closer to God, to detach ourselves, to deny ourselves the things that we love and focus more on Him. So there are 3 things I want you to keep in mind. 1, fasting is not a diet or a way to impress God. When you fast, you're not trying to come to impress Him. You're not trying to make Him look at you as better than another person. Okay, and also remember that when you're fasting, it's not you dieting. It's not the same thing, because when you fast, you have to pray. All right, another point that I want you to take note is that this is a time to spend praying and surrendering. So it's a time of spiritual focus. You have to be focused, you have to pray, and you have to surrender. All right, and you need to know that fasting can be done in so many ways. Like I mentioned earlier, it doesn't necessarily have to be food only. It could be social media, it could be entertainment, it could be a basketball game or a football game that you love. You can decide to give that up just so you can focus on God during the time. So when we fast, remember, we humble ourselves before God, and you need to seek Him. We need to seek Him wholeheartedly in order for us to grow spiritually. I want you to remember that before Jesus started His ministry, in the book of Matthew 4 verses 2, it says that after He fasted 40 days and 40 nights, He was hungry. Even though He was hungry, He never let that distract Him from His focus. The whole point is fasting is extremely important. If Jesus could do it, you definitely can do it as well. So I am going to be sharing with you guys why Christians need to fast. I know I've probably already touched on one of the points, but there are several reasons why I think Christians or anyone should fast, and we're definitely going to dive into that in the next video. If you found this video helpful, if there was something I said that you learned for the first time, if you're willing to give fasting a try, I want you to comment below and let me know what or when or how many days you're going to be fasting. Also, there are different ways of fasting, right? There are so many methods of fasting that I don't think is talked enough. I know the Daniel fast seems to be the most popular one right now, but there are other ways to fast. I want you to remember also that you don't only have to fast from food. It's beautiful if you could give up something that you love, but if you want to start small, you can start abstaining from meat. Like right now, it's Lent, currently not eating meat, so it's not a time for you to go try out the new steakhouse. Okay, so yeah, let me know in the comment section if you found this video helpful, and please do share with someone, a friend or anyone, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.